Welcome to Dry Composing Part 2. Long overdue, but I've been very busy with raising the 14 puppies from the abandoned mother. Scratches, scars on my hands. It's been a huge challenge, and it's still a challenge because they're still with us until they go abroad to their new homes. Let's start. We are going to enrich the texture today by adding more notes, simply put, to the left hand of the composition. What I'll do, I'll break down these semi-briefs into minims, and this is how it's going to look like. First, bottom note of the triad, top note of the triad, bottom, top, etc. Here I repeated the D because if I had gone here up an octave, these two Ds are both the same notes, the D above middle C, so that's why I kept it down there. And let's hear how it sounds. It's already better than when we only had the semi-briefs in the bass line. The very first thing I did not like when I played it now was the repeat of this A here. Why? Why do I need to repeat it? It's not wrong, but I just didn't like it. I'll make this crotchet, this minimal crotchet, and then I go for a B and then back to A. And if you remember, what's this called? An upper auxiliary. It's an upper because I'm starting from a triad note, going to the neighboring upper note, and then back to my triad note. So this bar will sound immediately. There is a change. What I also didn't like is that big gap here. Not wrong, but let's see whether we can shorten it. And what I'll do here, I'll use another crotchet and I'll make it, my triad is GBD, I'll go back to G, simply back to G, come on, back to G. Let's see how it sounds. Almost better. Now, all these four bars are quite repetitive in terms of rhythm. Minim, 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 etc. We don't like that. I don't like that. Here there is some movement, although not much happening. Here I've got really identical rhythm-wise bars, but we may change something with them, we'll see. So let's do something here. If I make this a crotchet and I go down to G, hey, why is it going up? They both are moving downwards. I don't like similar motion moving. It's not wrong, but I really don't like it. So I'll still keep that down motion, but I will make this one a dotted crotchet, and this one will become a quaver. Now, what I actually did was two things. The more important one is that I did opposite direction movement of the two melodies. Right hand is moving downwards, and left hand is moving upwards. They're not moving in similar motion. What else I did was that while this D is sounding at the very underneath here, there is still that D sounding. Whereas where my G was before, here, they both move at the same time. And by doing this, a dotted crotchet, they don't move at the same time down. So down, down, here, stay here, because that note still sounds, and this one, while this one is staying, this one now moves down. So I think it will sound good. Let's hear the first two bars. I like it. I'll leave it as this. Now, what I don't like in this bar is I want to fill the empty beats with something. We have two minims sounding for two whole beats. I really don't like that. Now, let's see what we can do. This melody is moving up, C, D. This is moving down, which is good. Now, let me fill this with another triad note. Remember, we are in the dominant, and in the dominant we raise the 7th degree. Let's see how it sounds. Now, the reason I'm going to replace this F is the following. When we write for two voices only, and we have three available notes to play around with, like the bottom, the middle, and the top note, why doubling one of these three notes when I can use any of the other two notes? And look how many times I've got here F. I've got F and another F. Quite a few Fs. I'm going to replace this with a D, because my option is B flat D F. I will replace it with D. Let's see how it sounds, and I'm going to start from the previous bar. I like it better than this one. Is good as well, but I just don't like the too many Fs in that bar. Here what we did is, now this one is a lot of silence here, dotted crochet. I mean, it's too much silence for me. So what I'll do here, remember we're not changing anything about the melody. I'll make this definitely a quaver, and let's see what I can fill it with. I can fill it with G, A, B. Maybe I can do a passing note and B. Let's make this a crochet. Let's see how it sounds. That's good. Let's hear it with the previous bar. Do I want to have 1, 2, 3, 4 bars with minim, 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 minim? Here, what can I do? Ba, ba. Now, look at this massive leap. If you're curious what it is, it's an interval. An interval is the distance between two notes, and the distance between these two notes is really big. It's more than an octave. It's called a compound major second. So that's a big leap. I want to shorten that distance, and all I can do here is just make this a crochet, fill it in with another triad note. I'm not going to do C sharp. C sharp is strong enough note in the key of D minor, the leading note, so I'm not going to emphasize on it. So I'll go back to A. And that will be my ending. Now here I'm staying on D. If I do an upper D, as I said, it will be the same note, so we want a thicker texture, so I'm going to stay here. But I don't like this D and then another D. Let's see if we can put, I don't know, a crochet, up auxiliary, shall we? and then back to D. I don't know how it's gonna sound. The reason I didn't go for low auxiliary, which would have been C sharp, is because I don't want, this is moving down and this is moving down. I wanted to avoid that. I want them to be in contrary motion. So I'm gonna go up for this one, and let's see how this sounds from, I'm starting from this bar. No, I like it. What else could I have used? I could have used F, but that's, sorry, F and F doubling the same notes, not a great option. And then also that's an octave and that's an octave. Octave after an octave is a no-no. No. Okay, so let's go again to E. I'll stick to that E. Man, up auxiliary, man. Not ideal, but not incorrect. Let's play the whole piece now. I saw somewhere along, yeah, that dotted crochet here, we don't want to have more than a crochet silence. So for that, I'll do something that may surprise you. I will make this crochet. No, I'll make it a quaver. I'll follow it by B, followed by C sharp, which is the C sharp, the leading note. And I'm in the key, I'm here in my dominant triad, and my dominant triad is A, C sharp, E. I'll keep this as a crochet, and I want to say something about this note. Surprise, surprise. D minor has got a key signature of B flat. Why on earth would I use here B natural? The reason is I'm not disregarding the diatonic rule, but I'm just being diatonic to the active harmony, and my active harmony is A major, and in A major I do not have B flat, I have B natural. Here is how it sounds. Let's now join it with the previous two bars. Still bad at all. Now, that to me, that dotted crochet is too much silence. I want not more than a crochet silence. Therefore, I'll fill this with, I'll make it a crochet, again, very simple thing, F. Let's see how it sounds. Let's see though, whether making this quaver and inserting E here will be more interesting. Here, do you know what I feel like doing? I feel like making this crochet again, and, oh, look what I'll do here. Yeah, make it a quaver, and then go down, passing note, and end on another triad note. And even though these two are the same notes, they're only there for a while. We're not staying on that note, the one that we've doubled. Let's see how it sounds. No, I don't like it. No, I don't like it because of that G, therefore I'm going to leave this as a crochet. And then I'll go back to F. Here I wouldn't do anything. Do you know why? Because it's like an end of a phrase. So calm down at the end of a phrase. It's an 8-bar composition, two phrases. So they're not really even clearly identifiable phrases, but let's think first four is the first phrase and second four is the second phrase. So I'm not going to do anything here. Here, I think we worked it out. That's it. Thank you ever so much. Keep learning, because one thing no one can ever take away from you is knowledge. And I'll see you in part 3. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye now.